Sanjeev Bhaskar is taking on a new role of quizmaster in his first ever game show. It's called The Switch.
Rhymes with. Katie, we will start with you. All of your answers rhyme with cheek. In which US coming-of-age series did James Van Der Beek co-star with Katie Holmes?
Dawson's Creek.
In 1933, Thomas J.C. Martin launched which current affairs magazine?
Pass.
Newsweek, the 2010 UK #1, and we've run out of time. Katie, you've kicked off with a very, very good £800.
Well, Sanjeev joins me now, so it's this afternoon.
It is.
Excellent.
3 o'clock.
Brilliant, because the weather's going to be rubbish, so everybody should just sit with a cup of tea and watch that.
Well, there's also the ITV Hub.
Well, this is true.
You know, so you
can watch it whenever you like.
You could wander around in the rain, splashing about in the rain, drinking your tea, getting more and more watery with the rain.
And it'll be fine.
And it'll be
so
fine.
tell me, how does it all work?
It's so there are 4 contestants that start off. We'll be whittled down to 1.
Right.
And so you have sort of 3 styles of rounds. So you have kind of quick fire questions where they can build up some money. And then they start to play tactically, which is the switch rounds.
Okay.
So you can switch, you know, categories. If there's a category that someone else likes, you can switch that out to give yourself an advantage.
Right, okay.
And then you come around to a multiple choice round where of the answers 1 is wrong and 3 are right. So if you're left to the end, you are left with an answer that you may not like.
You might be stuffed.
You might be stuffed.
You might be stuffed. What would yours be?
Which is kind of, you know...
Yeah, exactly. That's what
coming
we
up to Christmas.
So if you had, like, you know, if you were going to do Mastermind or you were going to do something, what's your specialist subject?
I think I would do rather well on Elvis movies.
OK.
And James Bond films.
Fine.
Yeah.
That's actually very good.
What would yours be?
Ernest Shackleton and Dundee United. It's quite specialist, that, isn't
those
it?
are really
Niche.
specific.
And maybe space, like astronomy, things like that. But
That's really big.
I know, so that would be OK.
Space.
Space. And all of that, the universe. That's quite good. But you two, you and Mira, you work together a lot, don't you? We were just saying that there, and yesterday you worked together. And
yeah, that was lovely.
Ed Sheeran, really, I mean, it's really difficult in this business just now, music particularly. And we're going to be talking to Louis Walsh later on. But he's amazing, and him and Louis Capaldi, the way that they have just broken through. Because it's not easy now, is it?
It isn't, and I think, you know, singer-songwriters have become the new thing. You know, I think about, you know, the music that I liked when I was a kid, which was Elvis and the Rat Pack, and, you know, they weren't songwriters. And then the Beatles changed all of that.
Sure did.
Made a huge impact. But these guys can do it on their own. So, I mean, Ed Sheeran, I went to see in concert at Wembley, and it's kind of 50,000, 60,000 people, and 1 guy and a guitar. And for me, I think, you know, singer-songwriters have 3 superpowers because they can sing, they can write songs, and they can write music. And those are 3 separate, you know, arts.
That's the key to longevity, isn't it? But you have done so well. When you think of all the things that you've done, comedy, you're doing quizzes now. Unforgotten, is it coming back?
It is. We start filming Series 4 at the end of January.
Can I just say you're Bradley Walsh?
No, you can't.
Why not?
Basically. No, me and Bradley Walsh are completely different people. I don't know if
but you're like...
We look different.
Because, you know, before...
I am a mould.
Yeah, but, you know, before you would have just been, goodness gracious me, there you'd be. And that would be you. You would be a comedian, and that's that. Sorry, that's it. You've got to do that. But then you do this other brilliant acting, and now you're doing a comedy, you know, you're doing a quiz show as well.
Just about saved yourself there.
Do you think so?
With the term brilliant acting, you just... But no, do you know what? I'm
it's great.
So incredibly fortunate to, as we are, you know, as people are.
Yeah.
If you love doing what you do and you do it for a job, I mean, it's a blessing.
It sure is.
And I think that just the sheer variety of stuff I get to do with theatre and film and the different kinds of TV, I think is extraordinary.
Because Mira's she's doing Noises Off just now, isn't she?
She's in the West End with Noises Off, yeah, which is terrific.
It's really good.
Worth seeing. It's brilliant.
You guys have got it sussed, I think, don't you?
Well, I'm no Bradley Walsh.
No, you are.
And neither is she, by the way, just in case you wonder.
You have to accept me.
I now have to accept. When I got up this morning, I didn't think I would have to accept that I was Bradley Walsh. Does Bradley Walsh have to accept that he's me?
Yes.
Well, that's fair then.
It's a good thing.
He's not going to be happy.
It's not a bad thing. I love you. Thank you for coming in. It's always a joy to see you. And lots of love to Mira and the family. Great to see you.